Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast?
Yeah.
Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
I reckon.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks so much, mate.
Hey,
man.
sick new lid, man.
Hey. What was that, an 8-minute cut?
Was
Looks
it?
like a 4-minute.
I've got a real
He
issue.
did a great job, to be fair to him. He knew the pressure was on. One of the guys was running late, and so he just chucked me in another chair, and
See, 8 minutes, right? How much was that?
$50.
See, I've got this issue where I have a regular place I go get my hair cut. It's always good. One of the guys only does it for 15 minutes, whereas everyone else takes half an hour and really is,
Right.
very thorough about things.
Yeah.
I don't like going to the 15-minute guy because I think he's rushing it.
Yeah, I needed a 15-minute man.
You see, you need that. See, yeah.
Today I did.
I'm quite excited, actually, because a barber has literally opened about 50 metres from my house.
Literally.
Literally.
And
You sure it's not figuratively?
I feel... And he's done a really good job.
Bless
There's
you.
been this really manky old dairy that they've been trying to lease for ages that used to be a dairy.
With the fish and chip shop next to it?
No, it's
And the
just a little bit
potatoes?
further up the road from
okay,
there, in between those two dairies.
You should take it over.
And well, my wife and I were constantly looking at it, going, "What could we do in there? What could we sell in there?" Because it's a great little
Siggies.
location. But he's done a great job. It looks really good. So I'm going to give him a bit of a whirl and see how he goes. It'd be very handy to have someone
How
I can
good's
literally
that?
walk, 20, 30
Hang on,
metres down the road.
literally
What?
or figuratively?
Literally.
Literally walk. That's
Now,
good.
incidentally, is that a jacket you're wearing or a shirt?
It's a
Keezy?
shacket.
It's a shacket, right.
Genuinely, it's a shacket. That's what's written on the tag.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never heard of a shacket, but I was looking at it going, it's either
It's a thick
very
shirt.
It's a
either
really
a
thick
very
shirt.
dense shirt or some kind of light
Thin
jacket.
jacket, yeah.
No, it's a thin jacket. So you'd wear this with something warm underneath it if you needed to be warmer. It's like an awesome
hoodie.
jacket.
You'd wear
Or
a hoodie.
A hoodie,
Yeah,
for
like,
example,
I've got
Jace.
a jacket at the moment, which is like that. You have to wear a hoodie underneath. But unfortunately, today I was wearing a black T-shirt. I went and got some hoodies to go underneath my jackets, and I obviously didn't realise that they just drop all of their fur all over it. So it was a grey hoodie on a black T-shirt, so I had to get changed in the car on the way here because it was just covered in fur.
I've got
hate
some
that.
hoodies if you need hoodies.
Yeah.
I tell you
Well,
what.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I had to get
Easy,
some.
fellas.
I had to get some zip up hoodies because I hate pullover hoodies. I've just decided I can't
Okay.
stand them. So I've got some at home, and I might bring them in for you guys because I'm just not going to wear them.
What do you hate about them?
I don't like pulling them over my head.
Yeah, right.
And have my hair messed up and having to deal with that because you don't know if you look at absolute shambles or not. Whereas
Yeah.
if I'm just zipping up, I'm good. Now
Yeah.
you can tell me what.
No, I was just going to say one of my massive bugbears at the moment is my youngest daughter must have about 50 hoodies.
Right.
No, 2 of them are hers. The rest are all just her mates.
Right.
And teenage kids, Mogi, I don't know if you've noticed this, they're big fans of the massively oversized
Baggy hoodies, man.
Yeah.
massively baggy hoodies.
Yeah.
And our wash is perpetually
Rammed with 2 hoodies.
rammed with like 500 fucking hoodies, and
Literally.
and they take up all the space.
Yes.
They're just everywhere. It does my head in.
I'm
So
glad
I've started wearing them.
I'm glad that I grew up as a teenager and through those years, it was the era of everybody was wearing skin tight shit.
Yes.
I far prefer that
Yeah,
to
same.
baggy shit.
That's what's interesting is when I was your youngest daughter's age, it was all about baggy hoodies as well.
Yes.
And so my mum and dad used to get furious because I was always in a baggy or hoodie, had the hood up. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, well, chill out, Dad. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's come full circle and it's
Is that how
happening
you
again.
spoke?
Yeah.
God, that would have been
Pretty
annoying.
much, yeah.
Take a chill pill, man.
But not even.
douche, the douche.
So there's the massive hoodies, but also the massive jeans.
Oh, the baggy jeans. Like,
Massive baggy jeans.
Yeah.
And like my youngest daughter, she's a slim as. And it's like, oh, God, just get a pair of pant that fits you.
do you know what would genuinely, like, I'm obviously happy to be embarrassed to no end. I don't care.
Yeah.
Photos of me in early high school on the weekend, at the weekend, with the clothes I was wearing. If that got out, I would be genuinely embarrassed.
Oh, great.
It's that bad. Silk boxes, really baggy shit. Hat on backwards with like LED. Where I had this hat where you could fold down the inside bit, and it would look like you had like a black skull cap under it.
Yeah.
Or that sideways.
Yeah, I mean,
Like genuinely.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
I've got to be honest, my fashions back in the day weren't good. They weren't good.
Should we try and find?
And also,
Yeah.
as a teenager, I had horrendous acne. There's one photo that is the most disgusting photo you will ever see of Hoity J.
Do it for the likes, man. Bring it in.
And it was in our school journal. I don't want to give I don't want to give too much information away here because I'll be fucked if that's ever going to air again. And and it was me as Captain Andy on Showboat in full makeup, but with like really oily skin and just volcanic and a side middle parting. That was sort of slicked down. I was 15 with the worst acne, and they published that in the school journal.
They'll have a copy of that on file, won't they?
And our English teacher at the time, he was a cool dude. Tony Ross, his name was. We used to call him Stony Ross because he was just so. He looked like he was absolutely stoned all the time. And he said, "Oh, I just saw that photo in the school journal of you, Jace. It's not the best, is it? It's not the best."
Come on, Stoney.
And the thing was, Stoney was in charge of the school journal.
It was his fault.
Son of a
I had a
bee.
similar thing where I got a school photo done and I had some kind of open sore on my chin. I can't quite remember what it was from. And then they were handing out all of the school photos to the class, to your homeroom, you know. And the teacher's name was Mr. Sweet. Mr. Sweet. But it was sweet for Switanovich. He thought he'd drop off the Anovich there in Levin. And he handed out and he goes, And I was horrendously self-conscious about it, as it was. By the time the photos got handed out, of course, it was gone. And you got to get a photo with that on your face. And he goes, did you cut yourself shaving that morning, did you? Yeah, real funny arsehole. I haven't even got pubes. You just feel like shit. Just act like you haven't seen it, man.
Yeah.
Straight in the bin.
That's
with
how
that.
they get
Straight
their.
in the bin with that.
That's where the teachers get their kicks back. That's where they get their punches in.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
this was like a super close up of a sweaty, oily.
I really
And
want to
must-
see it.
I
Same. You
must
must
have
have it.
had 50 massive zits on my face.
Zits as well.
In this,
Whiteheads.
not just one sort of rogue one. In my entire face, I was like a reptile.
That's right. Because you went on the pill to get rid of those, eh?
I did. I had to go. I had what was called by a skin specialist moderately severe acne. So I ended up taking vitamins. I had to take vitamins, antibiotics,
not vitamins.
and this gel that was essentially like acid.
Yeah.
So that when you put it on your face, I looked like someone that had stayed out of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Because my skin was literally peeling off my face. It was that full on.
And so that era too, I feel like some of the treatments, now you'd look back and go, those are a bit dodgy.
Yeah, well, definitely if you were pregnant, it would be like,
God.
no, you can't be taking that shit.
Yeah.
We should try and find the most embarrassing photos of us in our early teens,
well,
man.
I'm happy to do that as long as it's not that one. 'Cause
Doesn't
it
have to
was
be
a
that one.
It was a shocker.
Right,
Like-
it's got some bad memories for you.
Something that shows how you used to dress at the weekends when you were hanging out with your mates.
I've got quite a few of Johnny and I around the time, and there was some strange fashions
No
going
shit.
on.
Yes.
There's some weird ass stuff. Interestingly, my daughter Millie is kind of similar, but she's way cooler than me.
She's actually cool,
She's
though, yeah.
actually cool.
Yeah.
And actually, she'd be disgusted that I said that. She's nothing like me, but she's been a bit out there too, but she's cool out there as opposed to Hoity J that was just like trying to find something to wear. And I just
Yeah.
put on whatever was near
was
me.
closest.
Yeah.
Did you ever just wear silk boxes, Mogi?
Never worn boxes in my life.
No.
Hate them.
Hated them.
There was about 5 years there where I just wore silk boxes, nothing underneath them. And it's like, what's
Just
the point?
getting wood all the time.
This is the
Totally.
thing. What I hated was
It's just balls slapping around for 5 years.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to go on about
Here we go.
Whenever you say this, it means you do want to.
my massive schlong.
Oh
but
God.
yeah, I never liked the boxer. I need the security of being, compacted in.
It's a public safety issue.
Yes.
If you're swinging around down
Yeah,
there,
totally.
people could be seriously hurt.
Like Big Ben.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's Kramer, that says, my boys need a house, Jerry.
Yeah, that's right.
They need a
That's
house.
right.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Hey, listen to the Hodaki Big Show 4 to 7 every single weekday on Radio Hodaki. Shh. Tell all your mates as well.
Or don't.
Jace, I need you to get in behind us, man. Our ratings are in the toilet, and I need you to help me bring them out of there.
Our ratings are going off, Keezy.
Yeah.